Hello, you lovely people. Welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this video, you can watch your star sign forecast for the week July 14th to July 20th, 2025. And if you happen to be interested in a personal reading, you can always go to my website, which link you can find in the description down below, and you are seeing it onto your displays right now. And have a look at my very front page, all the list of my services and also their pricing. Now, with that said, let's jump right away to your forecast. This will be the forecast for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and also Gemini Rising. So if it happens that you're born under the Gemini sign, then you can take from the reading what is going to happen to you going through your week. And if your moon happens to be in Gemini, then you can take from the reading how you're going to feel going through your week. And finally, if your rising sign is Gemini, then you can take from the reading the best way how you can handle stuff around. And so watching for all three should give you a pretty good idea what week that one doesn't want to be in. So what week you are going to have ahead. Now, with that said, let me lay down the spread and see what you got. Kind of a bit sloppy. All right. So the first one, which represents the environment that your week is going to go under, and that will be the Chariot card. So a pretty tough one, to be honest, because the Chariot as an environment shows that there are going to be a lot of odds being stacked against you. And those odds are going to appear in the field that you are naming your domain. Most likely not your primary domain, the secondary domain. For example, if you are accepting your job as a home, or if you are accepting some kind of a society as a home, and so on and so forth. And so there are going to be a lot of odds being stacked against you. And at some point, your boss, your colleagues, people that you're working with or that you are associating yourself with and so on, are going to start losing hope that you will be able to handle not just only the pressure, but in generally the odds that are stacked against you. And oh boy, are they badly wrong here? They couldn't be more wrong than that, because ultimately, under the energy of the Chariot card, you will prove them all that they had bet on the wrong horse. Flying through these odds with the or pushing through these odds with the flying colors, you are going to be accomplishing the desired results. This isn't just fulfilling some kind of a task or conquering some kind of a challenge. This is doing it towards the end you wish. So we can talk that week, yes, is going to be very tough, overwhelming, but ultimately you will be able to accomplish a wish fulfillment on many fronts, especially in that place where you are calling your domain. And I think that the reward is going to be monetary. I sense that the reward is going to be monetary here, some kind of a bonus or a raise, and so on. And you are going to end up here, Gemini, being extremely proud of yourself. That's for one. And for two, you're going to realize that you actually can handle these kind of stuff on your own. You don't need a certain colleague to hold your hand or someone to help you in this. And that is going to make you way more competitive moving forward. Now, what is going to work against you here? It's probably a colleague. Now, we do have a Page of Swords into the second position. The additional card to the Page of Swords is Three of Cups, so we do have a active neutrals as an elemental dignity. What we do have is a person who just doesn't share your view. All right, they kind of understand you, but it's just they don't really comprehend, or I would say fathom, why you, for example, have to push so hard or deal on your own, or accomplish perfection. Because under the Chariot, perfection could be the odd that you are actually chasing and that you are actually trying to compete with and to accomplish at the end. And so the Page of Swords is going to happen to criticize you for it. and it's going to happen to, how can I put it into words, try to talk you out of chasing that wish fulfillment, and instead look how better it is to be like me. It is what they are going to present. And truth be told, here, Gemini, that may push you into kind of like completely stopping talking with that person, at least for the time being, because like I said, ultimately they just can't fathom where you're coming from, why are you doing this, and therefore it will be just a waste of breath. And worst of all, because Three of Cups is to the Page of Swords, they don't feel you. That is awful. For example, if you end up being happy here, accomplishing all these odds and all that, and you come up home with a grin on your face, and you are then instead being confronted with a dour expressions and dubious looks, it's just, you wouldn't be in a mood to deal with those people. Or at work, you end up accomplishing something, and instead of receiving a round of applause, accolades, people frown upon you or scowl upon you, even worse. You're just not going to be in a mood to deal with that kind of individuals. Now, what is going to help you going through your week? It is the Tower card. And this is the ability to rebuild. So I do think that we're talking about some kind of a tremendous crisis that was not your doing. So basically, you're going to end up cleaning someone's mess. And now we can safely say that that is probably at work that is going to happen here. And you will be able to rebuild what someone brought down, what someone destroyed. It was almost done. It was almost in the bag, and someone fucked up colossally. And now you will have to stand against the odds, clean up their mess, and of course at the end get the monetary reward for it. And the final one, it is how you're gonna end up, how the week is gonna end up for you. We do have a Five of Cups. It's a pretty interesting card falling into this position. So you're gonna end up being a bit battered of your involvement, of the choice to dive into this enterprise, cleaning someone else's mess, being a bit disappointed. You may even feel some sense of loss, that you have lost some time, or you have lost some integrity, or you have lost some standing. No matter the sense that you are going to develop towards the end of the week, this is just a partial thing. So very quickly you are going to recover, and no matter the loss of time, because for example, that could be so heavy crisis at work that you may not have time for your family or for your friends, and at the end of the week you may end up feeling guilty for it. Well, that guilt is going to evaporate quite quickly because according at least to the Five of Cups, these people that truly care for you and that truly loves you, they will know that you are doing the right thing for yourself, and they are going to support you through anything you go. So with that said, Gemini, that was your weekly reading. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it. And if you did, you can subscribe for the channel, leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel so. And if you think that this video can help someone you can share it with them as well. Now, other than that, hopefully we're going to see each other next time. And until then, bye.